So does Pittsburgh take on Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is 7-7 win. They are looking to get into the playoffs. A win would bring them one step closer to. But if they lose, Las Vegas would be in there. But then they'd have the hope for a Las Vegas loss in week 18. So Pittsburgh basically has been both in hope for a Vegas loss in the next 2 weeks. But even if they win, actually, they don't even have to hope for Las Vegas loss, just win both games. Or they have to. This week would be a win in a Vegas loss. And one in Vegas loss. And let's see in the back door. Let's see if in the back door. And let's see me on it's me on this for team and 7-1 here. Oh, it is first Doxton and Alana. Now the backups are in. 2 backups are in. The tight end Jay Agnew and till next weekend PJ Zettel is in as a backup, and so PJ Zettel's backup is in this week too. And 2-yard gain first. And first down and more. Touchdown in Atlanta. And now just a huge game here for both squads. An incomplete Pittsburgh though had the opportunity, but they missed it on a long drive. This is going to be the game of not many possessions, and you have to capitalize on it. And that's Atlanta first down. And nothing there, 1-yard gain. And no, they would have been there. And 3rd and 9. And that is in the first quarter. And now that's going to be a 62-yard kick. It was good. And Sanders and Hendon versus the phone. And a 3-yard pickup by Doxson. And we're getting under 2 to go in this first half. Under 2 to go now. 50 yards to a minute 52, 3 timeouts. Hardy broke the tackle. Almost had it, but broke it. And 50 yards later, Hardy, see ya. Hardy says, see ya, and scores. And Hodgins is hinting us at complete now. It is 17-6. They scored field goals on both drives. One drive that should be 17-10, maybe even 17-17. And timeout. And now it's 12 seconds to go. 1 timeout. And 1 second left. And they'll take the timeout. And that's good. Sanders makes it 20-14. Or 26 here, excuse me, not 20-14. And interception. With another INT. And now Pittsburgh with a 3rd field goal. And out of bounds. And that's a 2nd and 4 for Atlanta. And first, and the tackle broke the tackle and broke another one. And first and touchdown run, the Dogs 10. With both. This was one wide receiver and one the tight end note. Man, this is huge. And 17 yards for Dodson. 27-12 after Pittsburgh missed the 2-point. After Pittsburgh kicked another field goal. Kicked the 4th kick today. And this is not over yet. 3 points for Atlanta would put this out of reach. But, and they get stopped. They're in gutsy in territory. And that's caught E. Hardy, and he breaks one. And he will go all the way. Possibly, no, he'll get stopped at the 2. But it'll be Atlanta. First down. All you gotta do is take that time out. Keep that time taken on 3rd down. And that is it. Dodson 2 yards for the score. And that puts it away in a nice win. And now Pittsburgh finally gets a touchdown, but it's 5 yards closer to an. And this is just now icing the game away. And stiff armed. 3 yards. No, it's 3rd and 2. 35 seconds to go. And you have a first down, Atlanta. And now this is just pretty much icing the match. 8 seconds. And that's a yard lost. And I'm going to take it to the original line of scrimmage and just run the clock out. And does 44-18 is the final. And Atlanta has to win next week. They cannot lose to Philadelphia. And Atlanta has 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Dodson has 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hardy 90 yards, a touchdown. And Vaccaro 24 tackles. Hinton 5 tackles. And Rita a tackle. And Hinton got forwards the fumble. GT Agnew is back in here. Let's take a look here at the schedule. At the for week 17 who won. Kansas City beat Miami 17-13. New Jay beat Carolina 33-17. New England beat Denver 29-16. Cincinnati beat Cleveland in the Ohio Bowl 30-27. Baltimore beat Houston 34-33. Buffalo 44. Jacksonville 35. Indianapolis squeaked over Tennessee 2017. Dallas beat G 31-14. Philadelphia squeaked over Los Angeles C 30-29. Washington beat Las Vegas 31-29. Minnesota squeaked over Arizona 42-40 in the highest scoring battle. Los Angeles R beat San Francisco 42-29. New Orleans beat Chicago 23-17. In almost a stunner, Chicago almost getting that first win of the season. Detroit 31, Green Bay 25 to lock up that division. Atlanta 34, Pittsburgh 18, and Tampa Bay 43, Seattle 24. And now in the AFC, number 1 is Baltimore. They lock up the 1. Buffalo 2. They do not lock up the 2 quite yet. 3 is Jacksonville. They do not lock up the 3. They do need a win next week to guarantee locking up. And then Los Angeles C4, Indianapolis, and plus 5. They still have to clinch the division with it. But they do have the tiebreakers. They need to win over Indianapolis for the. They need to win and have Indianapolis lose. They need to either both lose But Jackson needs to really win though in order to keep pace. Cincinnati is 6 was 10-6. Pittsburgh is 7, but still in it with Pittsburgh. Las Vegas and Kansas City are still in it. But a loss by either of them would eliminate them. When Pittsburgh wins, both of them are eliminated. Las Vegas and Kansas City are eliminated no matter what happens next week. Atlanta is in 15-1. Philadelphia is second, 14-2. Los Angeles are third at 11-5. Fourth is Detroit, 9-7. Fifth is Dallas at 12-4. Sixth is 11-5. Seventh is Washington, 11-5. Eighth is San Francisco at 10-6. Ninth is New Orleans at 9-7. They are eliminated. And 10th is Minnesota at 6-9. And 1. And Minnesota's eliminated. So is New Orleans. But San Francisco can still sneak in some way, somehow, maybe with tiebreakers, or win the division tiebreaker. Maybe Los Angeles are sneaks in somehow too. And for seedings, we got Buffalo, Miami. Buffalo means that win for their playoff hopes. And then at New Jersey, not a game for playoff seedings. Kansas City, Denver, not for playoff seedings. I mean, it is for playoffs actually. The final seed in the AFC. So that was for playoff implications. Los Angeles, Las Vegas. That is for playoff implications with Las Vegas. In Los Angeles, see it by with the division. But the divisions are like that though, so. But for seeding, for the third, for higher seed it is too, so. And then Baltimore at Cincinnati. That is for seeding for Cincinnati, playoff-wise. Cleveland and Pittsburgh. For Pittsburgh is seeding versus Cleveland has none. Houston, Tennessee. No seeing for either. Indianapolis, Jacksonville. Seeing for both, so a big one. Winner wins the South. Tie would go to Jacksonville, would favor Jacksonville. Dallas at Philadelphia. Dallas beat Dallas. It does not mean nothing. I mean, for both teams, it means something. G at Washington. It does not mean nothing. I mean, for Washington does, but G means nothing. San Francisco, Arizona. It means nothing for both teams. Seattle, Los Angeles means something. Actually, it means something for San Francisco, not Arizona. Los Angeles are Seattle means something for Los Angeles are not Seattle. Detroit, Chicago means nothing for Detroit. They can't improve. It means nothing for Chicago, other than trying to get their first win of the season. Minnesota and Green Bay, which is rivalry, but I mean, other than that, means nothing. Atlanta. Atlanta wins for the 1 seed. Win for the 1 seed. Otherwise, it means nothing for Carolina. Wins at Tampa. New Orleans cannot sneak in the playoffs, but they might be able to eliminate Tampa Bay depending on what happens. So they want to eliminate Tampa Bay if they possible.